Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Dallas, Texas proudly brings to you the greatest podcast in the world, Nikolai Capone,
King G.
the South Side Soul Reapers.
I can't stand us.
For the 1,000 in attendance and the millions watching across the world. Let's get ready to podcast.
That's gonna be a bitch to God dang. It's still worth it. That was a great entrance.
That's what I do.
Anyway, so like he said, it's Nikolai Capone, King G.
What's up?
And we're gonna go ahead and break it down. You know our segments. Unfortunately, we're gonna have more of a gaming segment than mainstream.
Yeah.
We have like one mainstream topic. I don't think we have any anime topics at all.
100. Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that started. King G, you want to start with the first topic, mainstream?
Let's do it. I'm sorry, I listened to Big Tuck a lot today, so.
The fuck was that? You're gonna make me do all this audio editing. I know you are. What?
Sunglasses.
What about them?
You're supposed to ask me.
Why are you doing this? We could just keep going with the podcast. How am I supposed to know this?
So our first topic is linking ice cream. I'm sorry, that was a typo. Licking ice cream.
Oh my god. I put linking by accident, and he's just been going on linking. I wish I could link ice cream. I wish I could do all this. It's licking ice cream. Licking ice cream. People have been licking ice cream, and it's going into like a viral state right now. Mm-hmm. People have just been going to the store, opening it up, licking it, putting it back on the shelf, catching a felony case because they want to act like clowns.
I mean, how stupid. What is the purpose of licking the ice cream? Is it just a dick move? I mean, if you went in there, stole the ice cream, took it home, cool. If you went in there and took a couple bites out of it, cool. But you go in and lick it and then put it back? At least get a spoon or your hand and eat it. Don't lick. Don't take a lick and put it back. You're doing that on purpose to get somebody sick, and you probably have AIDS.
What the? Giving people your herpes. I don't like that.
Did you see that second one that did? She looked like she had some kind of venereal disease or STD or
we'll put it behind
HIV
us.
or
we'll
some three-letter thing you can't get rid of with Clorox or bleach.
Personally, they don't need to be doing shit with ice cream like that. We all love ice cream. It's innocent. Kids eat it all the time.
And Bluebell just came back.
I know. I heard about that.
She must be mad, all of them must be mad who else doing it.
Oh yeah, they're catching. Yeah, they're catching felony charges now.
I know.
The ice cream companies are suing them.
Yeah, I would too.
I would too. Like they're making our brand look bad because they think it's okay that we just let them go. You know what I'm saying? Let them go lick it or some shit.
You know what was in her head when she was licking that ice cream, right? My ice cream brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right. It's milk. Better than yours. No, it's ice cream.
It's ice cream now.
Well, there's milk in ice cream.
Yeah, that's true. And milkshake is like an ice cream, kind of.
I want a milkshake.
Damn. We'll get one after the podcast.
Let's pause the podcast and get a check real quick. All right, we'll continue with the podcast.
Anyway, but yeah, I thought that was something that, we could definitely talk on the podcast. I was actually very interested in it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's
weird. In all
seriousness, yes. We're gonna have fun, but in all seriousness, it's gross.
Don't do it.
It's rude. I mean,
it's disrespectful.
It's trash.
It's trash, yeah, but it's also disrespectful.
It's disrespectful to other people, and you're showing how trashy you really are.
Yeah.
I mean, steal it. Take it home and eat it.
Yeah.
Take it to the bathroom and eat it, then leave the thing there behind the toilet.
My friend used to do that shit.
See,
he used to take go and get like candy bars or some shit, break it off, and then just leave half of it there. But it's already opened and shit.
Yeah,
no one's gonna eat that. You
exactly.
know what I mean?
Don't do that.
Don't do that shit. Yeah, don't actually take a lick of it because no one's gonna know if you fucking licked it off the top. You fuckers.
Gross.
It is
So
nasty.
gross.
It's nasty.
That makes me not want to go buy ice cream now. But I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go buy some ice cream. Yeah, that sounds really good.
It is gonna.
Or at least like a little cone. But I'm making sure if I get ice cream, it's gonna be wrapped to where they can't just bust it open real quick.
Bust it open. Oh, my bad.
That big tuck and all the Texas rap you've been listening to.
So, next topic. Let's talk about the Google video game system to rival Xbox, the Nintendo Switch, and the Sony PlayStation 4. It's not really a system. It's more like a game stream service.
Sort of like a Shadow.
Exactly. It's going to be called, I hope I'm saying it right, Stadia.
Stadia.
Stadia,
Like it's something like that.
I mean, it's
It
a
sounds
good concept.
it sounds innovative.
I don't know if it's going to rival.
No, rivaling. I don't think it's gonna do
No,
that.
I mean,
like, I don't know.
Video game industry is billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, you'll have a lot of people join up to it because it's something new.
It's
now,
Google.
Yeah, it's Google, and everybody they don't trust Google because they're probably spying on us right now.
Who trusts Google?
Yeah, they're spying on us right now. See, there they are right now.
You have an iPhone. Don't lie. Don't lie to these people.
But I mean,
well, you're on Google.
It's a good concept, though. It's a good concept, though. I mean, it's that you don't have to buy the console. You don't have to have memory. Because I know on my PlayStation 4, because I don't buy hard copies very often. It's usually downloaded.
Yeah.
So my memory runs out fast. So I have to have external hard drives that are 2-3 gigabytes, and I mean. It sucks.
Man, the Switch can't hold shit either.
It really can't.
Yeah, it really
can't. And that's not hating on them because these are awesome consoles.
Yeah.
But the streaming service is going to be hard on players with their data services.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
absolutely.
I have unlimited. I don't know if you do.
I don't.
Okay.
No.
So I mean, it's like if
wait, I think I do.
I
think I do.
But if you don't have unlimited data, then that is going to make your phone bill just crazy. So, I mean, in the article, they were talking about how, it's going to force the phone carriers to increase their data services. No, it's not. They're going to make their money just like everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Google's just trying to whore itself out for more money.
And what's wrong with that?
It's not. I'm
what's
doing
wrong
that
with
Friday
porn?
night once I get off of work. One of my second job to whore myself a hairy house.
Harry, I knew you were about to say.
Hi. But I mean, so.
But in all seriousness,
like I said, it's a good concept.
Yeah.
And it'll be probably popular when it first comes out. But my opinion, I see it dying out relatively quick.
Yeah, I mean, who has Google phones nowadays?
They're horrible. They suck. I've never even had one, but I've seen them in the store. There's no appeal to them.
I might have played with maybe one. I might have had like one Google phone, maybe. I don't even remember it because iPhone's just been the way to go.
Brother.
We're goofy like that. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. I completely agree with you. I don't think it's going to rival any of the main, any of the main gaming consoles nowadays. I mean, I feel like Xbox and PlayStation really have it under wraps with the Nintendo Switch having a license to, like, I don't know how many games, you know what I mean?
Well, Nintendo's been around before PlayStation and way before Xbox, so I mean, Nintendo's been around for so long.
It has been. So I'm gonna take my bet on. I'm still gonna vote on Xbox and PS4. I don't think this is like a Annihilator.
No.
Or anything. It's not gonna be an Xbox killer or a PS4 killer.
No, nothing can kill those three already. I mean, Nintendo's been in for so long.
Yeah, they already know how it works.
Yeah.
They got their star players.
PlayStation 4, they've been in for so long. Xbox has been in for a long time. They know how to play the video game genre, no pun intended.
Yeah, the market's...
Pun intended.
Anyway, on to some other gaming news.
Yes. Let's talk about it.
We have CyberPunk 2077. We couldn't
really... You mean Keanu Reeves 2077?
Basically. The light switched down. Oh, what the...
That's why I wear my glasses.
Don't worry. That's why we have multiple lights.
That's why I wear my glasses, you know? I shine so bright I even blind myself. Bars.
Anyway, we have I almost said Keanu Reeves. We have Cyberpunk 2077. We couldn't talk about E3. We were a bit busy during that time.
Yes, so we apologize about that.
But we
We
are
have
going to
lives,
covering.
you know. I am engaged. Maybe I'll get married one day. Nick has a lot on his plate, you know, so excuse us, but we still love y'all.
We got a lot of drugs.
You're our stepchild. We'll make time for you when we get a chance. I'm just playing.
Oh my God, we do. But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. 2077. Golly.
Alright, so Cyberpunk 2077.
I was right. I don't know why I kept doing that. Anyway, it looks like a great game.
It does.
We have Keanu Reeves starring in it. And then I think he has the second most when it comes to dialogue. Man, it looks like such a what is it called? Cyberpunk game, like a good cyberpunk game. A lot of neon and futuristic, yeah.
Punk and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the really graphics are amazing. Now, it looks good. Like it looks amazing. Good. Yeah. However, I really haven't seen no gameplay yet.
Yeah, we can't just say it looks. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be a great game. It just looks great from what we've seen from the trailers.
There have been a lot of games through history that have looked amazingly graphically and have, you know, they've looked greater than any other game, and that a lot of them have bombed. The graphics don't make the game; it grabs your attention.
Yeah, it grabs your attention, but it doesn't hold you there.
Nah,
it's like a pretty chick, you know, one night stand with a pretty chick.
Yeah, you think you got purple in your cup and you about to sip it down, but it's water. It's like a disappointment.
What the fuck?
You look good, but you're actually just plain. It's just like, I got my drink in my cup.
I'm never letting you listen to Texas music before a podcast ever again. Anyway, but yeah, it looks good. We got high expectations now. Mm-hmm. Keanu Reeves is he's promoting the game as you've seen in the E3, which we'll have in the background right here somewhere.
And see, it was smart because
it was really smart.
If it was, and I know it's like this for me. All right, Cyberpunk 2077. It's nothing to me. It wasn't nothing special to grab my attention except for the graphics. Right. But it was Keanu Reeves that got me interested in this game.
It's sort of like Daryl from The Walking Dead.
See, and I'm glad you said that because they're doing that a lot right now. Okay, so you got Norman Reedus, Daryl. He's got that game, Dead Standing.
Dead Standing, I think
Dead Standing. You got Keanu Reeves.
Oh, you know what we're talking about. If we mess up the names, you know what we're talking about.
And we're going to talk about this a little later, but the new Star Wars game, they have
Cameron something.
The guy who played on Shameless and the Joker on Gotham. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's like now, instead of just using their... Forrest Whitaker's in that game, too.
Oh, yeah, Forrest Whitaker.
It's like now they used to use their famous voices. Yeah. Now they make the characters look just like them. And it's smart.
It is smart. It's good because now you have somebody that's relatable. That you're like, oh, okay, I know that actor. I'm a little more invested in it now. Mm-hmm. So it's very smart that the gaming industry's taking more of highly publicized figures, celebrities, and using them. It's a smart move to get people really drawn in the game. It's just, will it reach our expectations?
It might.
It might.
Might not.
Might not. Who knows?
I'm interested, though, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, now that we was talking about it, let's talk about it for real. Star Wars video game. What is that? The Star Wars game that's coming out? It's another one that looks amazing.
It looks kind of like the older, where you play as Star Killer. No, not Old Republic, but where you play as Star Killer. It's more of a, not an RPG, but, it's... How do you explain it? You get to make your choices and stuff like that on which way you would go. Are you going to be a good guy? Are you going to be a bad guy? And then there's consequences for those choices and stuff like that. Sort of like Detroit. What is it called? Detroit something?
Becoming Human.
Becoming Human. Detroit Becoming Human, Heavy Rain, stuff like that. It looks like it's going to be based off of maybe those, and then sort of like how they were playing with the Star Killer franchise of the Star Wars. So I'm pretty hyped.
And see, Star Wars has always been the perfect thing to make into a game.
It really is. Like, there's so much room.
They have failed so many times.
They have.
Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. Battlefront 1 and 2 that came out.
Those were trash. Those were money grabs. Those were literal money grabs. I remember when you got the game.
And I thought about buying the special edition, $100 because I
Yeah.
love Star Wars games,
Big
Star Wars in general. So I'm thinking, okay, but I was like, some told me nah, just $60. So and all it was online play. That's it.
That's it. That was trash of them.
And that's another,
Lucasfilms.
Yes.
You were trash for letting them do that.
Yes. And that's another example of games looking amazing,
Yes.
but being straight trash. So I mean, I don't get really excited about a lot of games, but Star Wars,
There's kind of a hesitant feel to it.
It is.
You know,
I'm hesitant to be excited, but I can't help because it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like the game we've been wanting for forever.
I think, like you said, the Old Republic was probably the best Star Wars
Yep.
game. That was a damn good game. I won't even
It
front
was.
on that.
It really was.
But on to this next topic, something that he's been really excited for. It's
Yes.
one of his favorite video game
I have
franchise.
been waiting
Yes.
for over 10 years for this game to come out.
He already downloaded it.
Yeah.
He said as soon as it comes out, we're playing.
The minute. So, anybody watching this at my job, I'm going to be calling off and I'm going to be sick. So, just, you know.
This guy.
You heard. I was sick. Y'all are my witnesses. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. One of my it's not my but it's one of my top 3.
Five.
No, it's my top 3 top favorite games. I love 1, I love 2. And I've waited, the rumors for 10 years, ever since the second one came out. We're going to make a sequel.
Right.
Well, we finally freaking got it. It's about damn time.
Comes out on the 19th, you said?
Yes.
So
4 days
it
after
looks
my birthday.
it looks just like what was it? It looks just like how the other Marvel alliances looked, which is really cool. It looks like a lot of it's gonna have customization involving the characters, like their designs and how they're going to be attacking and utilizing themselves with other characters.
Yep.
Looks good. I'm not even gonna front. I'm kind of hyped with that.
So I pre-ordered it, of course, and it's already on my Nintendo Switch home screen. And it's like every day I'll get on it. When
It really does.
I'll be
yeah.
like, wait, let me go try and see if it'll let me play. Damn, it won't let me play it. You think I would learn?
You think you would get like a 2-day early release though?
You would think.
You would think, but
I mean, I'm a loyal customer for.
That's true. I feel like if you pre-order it, you should get a day or two.
Yes.
To
But
play with it.
I mean, it's not a new game. It's nothing new, special. I mean, it may have a couple of extra things from the last two.
Maybe it'll have a better story too.
Maybe. Yeah. But I love the mechanics. I love the way it played, the multiplayer, the 4 characters at once. I loved it. You really don't have to improve. For me, you don't have to improve on it much. Make it look a little better. Maybe throw in an extra, something extra in there that you didn't have in the first 2. Make it a little bit more better.
Right.
But I mean, keep it. There's nothing much you don't have to change the whole thing. It's awesome the way it is.
Yeah. I mean, don't mess with something that's perfect. You know what I mean? Don't break something that's already not broke.
That's why you gotta fix me.
Anyway, we'll catch you later, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
So if you got any questions or comments, you can email us at southsidesoulreapers@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Facebook, like, comment, share, YouTube.
Everywhere. We're even on Apple Podcasts.
Boom.
Hit us up.
We taking a bite out the apple, homie. All right, guys.
Bro,
All right, Spirit Gang. Y'all have a good day. We're going to catch y'all next week.
All
Peace.
Right. Peace. Deuces. Hey.